Welcome to my latest video. So here we go. So you just finished eating at a restaurant and received this bill. Cost a meal $44.50. Restaurant tax 6.75%. Tip 15%. You'll apply the tip to the overall cost of the meal, including tax. First, declare a variable called meal and assign it a value. So meal space equals space $44.50. Save. The value is a float since it has a decimal point. Don't include the dollar sign as Python will be unable to interpret that as a float. Let's create a variable for the tax percentage. The tax on your receipt is 6.75%. You'll have to divide 6.75 by 100 in order to get the decimal form of the percentage. Create a variable tax and set it equal to the decimal value of 6.75. To get the decimal form of 6, you should divide by 6.75 by 100, which equals 0.9. Okay, so we do 9. So tax space equals space 0.0675. Save. You receive good service, so you'd like to leave a tip, 15% tip on top of the cost of the meal, including tax. Before we complete the tip amount for your bill, let's say a variable for the tip percentage. We need to get the decimal for the form of the tip, so we divide 100 with 15.0 by 100, store it as a value in a variable called tip. Alright, okay. So tip space equals space. So 15.0 divided by 100. Okay, it's in the calculator. So 15.0 divided by 100 equals 0.15. Okay, so tip is 0.15. Okay, we have three variables. We need to perform our calculation, and we know some arithmetic operators that can help us out. We saw in lesson 1 that we can reassign variables. We could say cash and wallet equals 7. Then later change our mind and say cash and wallet equals 0. Reassign meal to the value of itself plus itself times tax. We're only calculating the cost of the meal and the tax here. We'll add the tip in the next step. We're only calculating the cost of the meal and the tax here. So meal equals reassign meal to the value of itself. 44.50 times 0.0675. You can assign a variable based on its current value. Things to update plus things to update times 10. Now that the meal has the cost of the food plus tax, create a variable total that is equal to, right, so total equals the meal, which is 44.50, plus print out the total value. So now the meal has the cost of the food plus tax. Create a variable total that is equal to meal plus tip.